Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I can tell you, Peter, that raw pace is something that always frightens defenders, and Barcola here has it in droves. He's a willing runner too, which makes him so effective against teams that like to play that high defensive line. So good luck catching him once he gets in behind.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Indonesia have a free kick. That is ended up in no man's land. Gerrard. Now it's Vinicius Junior. The ball is loose and the chase is on. No way through. Nice physical challenge. Rijkaard. And here's Ibrahimovic. Gives it back. Now it's Barcola. Vinicius Junior. And here's Dembele. Takes the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Dembele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Indonesia yet to have an attempt on goal. First quarter of an hour gone. Dani Olmo going forward. Gerrard. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Olmo. And here's Dembele. Greenwood. That's going wide left. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now the cross. Impressive jump. And it's a goal! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
The first breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough.
Oh, what a mistake! Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, strongly challenged there. Played back. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Barcelona are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball, get on it, have a go, Peter, try something different. They certainly have the players who are very eager to take that on.
Vinicius Junior. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Nicely weighted ball. And it's Mendes. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. It's played through for him. And a chance! And that's in. And they're threatening to fly away here. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Indonesia are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Gerrard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Vinicius Junior. Greenwood. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Belletti. And it's Olmo. Oh, that's delightful. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Donatoni. Can he get on the end of this? That is good alertness. Now it's Barcola. He has found the way through. That's the end of the first 45. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Indonesia looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And it's Mendes. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Donatoni. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's shifting through the gears here. Donatoni. Cross goes in there. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Indonesia clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Greenwood. And here's Vinicius Junior. Donatoni looking understandably energised after his goal. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. He might be in here! Shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Dembele gets flagged offside. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Indonesia are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Donatoni providing an outlet on that flank. And a header! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Yes! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Ibrahimovic duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
A case now of complete control. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Opts for safety. More and more pressure on the ball here. And here's Dembele. Picked out, and the shot! It's bounced back off the post. Belletti. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chiellini. And here's Barcola. Dani Olmo. Nice looking ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Great chance! Well taken goal. They are playing them off the park. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Oh, he's taken it. 75 minutes played. And it's Koundé. This is a promising build-up. Can he finish? Oh, denied at the last.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Tries a shot! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Rijkaard getting this one clear. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Nuno Mendes. Lovely, now then. Van Dijk cuts it out. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Rudiger has been caught there, it's a foul. Dembele with a real chance here. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 13, el dorsal 29 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 23, Messi, el dorsal 7.
Messi! He's put his foot right through that one. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, it's Dembele. Shot, surely! And that's a good finish. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Barcelona still making a fight of this. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, shooting chance! No, he's missed it.
Habrá 5 minutos de descuento.
5 minutes to add. Messi. Diaz.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Messi. It's Vinicius Junior. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Chance for a shot! Silvestre clears. And here's Dembele. And that's that. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Milan.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started.
Well, Peter...
Oh, what has happened here? And it's McAllister. He's a sharp little ball here. Chouameni. Now it's Bale. Good ball over the top. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Ibrahimovic. Rijkaard. Chouameni, and the counter is on. Silvestre, Chiellini, Dani Olmo, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Marcelo, and he's let fly. Schneider going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's gone backward here. Now that's a lovely exchange. Hazard is onto this. And the shot! Goal! Milan! So, a breakthrough already. Silvestre. Played over towards the opposite flank.
Good switch, that.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Milan do have a chance to counter here. Quarter of an hour played. Tries to pass it through. Great vision. And he's cut it out. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, good effort! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Indonesia restore parity.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Marcelo has been caught there, it's a foul. McAllister did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Tries to play it through. Now, what about a counter-attack? Ibrahimovic couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
It's a good foot in there. Spread to the right. And he's intervened well there. Looking for options for movement. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, great leap! And it's come back out to him. A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
Milan definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Good read, needed to be. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Great challenge, time to perfection. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Can he spark a counter here? Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
But they should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Belletti. Bobs him off in and wins back the ball.
Might want to be careful there.
Oh, it's come loose. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And we've reached half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
You were given when you were walking through the gates.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch, this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And here's Bale. Silvestre. And that's gone loose. He's picked his way through. And it's slung out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Danny Olmo. Juve. And he couldn't finish.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Opts to play it back. Oh, he's having a go! And yes, it's there! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Indonesia leading now.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
And that has left him in a heap. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it. It's Bale! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Real chance! Oh, crossbar! Oh, cracking effort.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
And it's Schneider. Lovely pass. Chance! It's loose, and again! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Milan really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Cruyff, good driving run. Oh, well played.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude.
No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Milan have it back and can go again. Played into space. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Marcelo is looking to influence the game from out wide. Cruyff, foot in. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Donadoni providing an outlet on that. Gets his head on it! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And it's Azar. Can he get on the end of this? McAllister and Danny Olmo.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Bullish header! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Indonesia really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Chouameni is looking wide. And it's Chouameni. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That's a good ball. Oh, that was vital. That's an imaginative pass. Chance here to counter. Donadoni. Donadoni plays it in. And he was alert to it.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Bale. And that is well cleared. Nicked it back promptly. Schneider wins the duel this time. That's a good ball out wide.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Some good work on the right flank here. Donadoni, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Oh, that's well spotted. Karambur. Nicely spread. Now it's Donatoni. Oh no, this does not look good.
Indonesia really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And here's Cruyff. Marcelo.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Chance for a shot!
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 18, Donadoni. Number 20, McAllister. Coming on
Milan
the field,
claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
Ryan. Number 4,
Desperate defending
Kuchu.
required
2
here.
added minutes has been indicated.
Duke, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Thuram pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. And that will be it. Indonesia have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway. There is the lithe figure of Ed Milson.
Well, I think it's his athleticism that's helped.
Shoot! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, he's goal side. Donatoni. Oh, he's on his own. He's having a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Great idea, just poorly executed.
There's no doubt he made the right decision, but without the right result.
Shot a goal! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
McAllister certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Diouf, he's through on goal. And the shot! Goal! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. That is simply terrific, finished with beautiful deftness.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
Indonesia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you...
Oh, great chance! A lot of... And a chance! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
Indonesia find a position of real strength now.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
That's a smashing touch to get him away. What a start to the game we've had here. It's already looking like a one-sided contest. Turns back here, probably the best option. Silvestre. Indonesia have scored 2 quick goals here. That's Maldini. Belletti. Played back into the centre. And it's Chiellini. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So things are underway. Well, the 10th of July 2021 was such a significant day in the international career of Lionel Messi, was it not, Jim?
Yeah, he finally got that giant monkey off his back at the 5th time of asking.
Messi! That's a corner kick. And we have our very first corner. Mendes with the short one. That is lovely. Mendes makes a move down the right. Juve. This looks promising. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Rice. Now it's Messi. There's a sharp little ball here. They're urging him to shoot. Back when it goes. And this is Messi. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Simplicity itself.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He has found the way through. Neither of these two want to come off second best, and that's a good ball. Now, this could be a chance. Oh, well played. Deftly away. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Rice. Played over towards the opposite flank.
Indonesia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Lovely, now then. Nuno Mendes.
Barcelona genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I think you'll want to make sure you give the opposition a different look with each attack, variation, unpredictability. You know, that's always key to success.
Juve, who needs just a moment to score a goal. He's rising! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vitinha. And it's Mendes. McAllister gets a foot in here. Donadoni making good progress on the right-hand side. Dani Olmo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Vitinha, Vinicius Junior. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Mendes picks it up out wide, showing good feet. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, good climb! And again, that is frustrating.
Maybe they're trying to cash in on this, but someone has to up the quality here, both movement and delivery.
Koundé, Pedri, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Gets a good foot in there. And it's Olmo. Tries to play it through. And the finish! And it's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Donadoni. McAllister is always looking to break lines. Koundé makes the interception. Pedri. Koundé. Can he get on the end of this? Vitinha. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Passes short and sharp. Vinicius Junior receives it in a good position here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Indonesia do have a chance to counter here. Rice. Now it's Messi. And it's Vitinha. It's Pedri. Now, can they get him away? Played into space.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Gets his head on it! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Has a look up and drives it forward. And the whistle goes for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Koundé. And it's Rice. Vitinha. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ball's played through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's got away. Has a look up and delivers. Howson attempts a clearance. Pedri.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And here's Foden. Pedri. And it's Vitinha. Rice. Oh, that's superb. Threads one in. Brilliantly cut out. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well, that's a clever-looking ball. And he gets rid in a hurry. McAllister. He's going for goal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, nice touch. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bastoni. For Rice. Juve gets across and deals with it. Juve running with the ball. Donadoni has the space to scheme. Looking to play him in. And he's picked it up out wide. Crossed into the middle. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Vitinha. And it's Messi. He's looking wide. The ball is loose and the chase is on. He's gone direct here. Ibrahimovic. That has been cut short. Rice.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, sweet feet. Now it's Messi. Great ball and he's in here. Oh, shooting chance! Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Indonesia have now used up all but one of their substitution windows.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Rafinha showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Rafinha. Nicely weighted ball. And Martinez! Rijkaard is there to clear. Knocks it out wide, and he's quick to return it. Doku. Oh, that's neat. And it's Rice. Lovely bit of skill. He's on it, can he get away? Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Looking for options for movement. Dani Olmo cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Zielinski. Oh, that's a key interception. That's a good ball out wide. So that's it. It is all over. A good watch, more than a good watch, actually. Certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello,
camaraderie.
everybody, and
The
welcome
fans
to
have pulled out all
today's
the
match.
stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Well, five at the back, Jim. It does feel fairly defensively oriented, this formation.
Well, you could say it's a lineup that's all about creating positive transitions. The lack of width in midfield with just three in there makes them...
Donadoni!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. He's a sharp little ball here. Always onto this. Silvestre is there to clear. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's fabulous. Hakimi plays it in. And this is Ronaldinho. Oh, good fly! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Roberto Carlos. Gyökeres. That ball looks a good one. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Belletti.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
And Dani Olmo. And this is Ibrahimovic.
Ibrahimovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, no joy this time. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Donadoni. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Somewhat off target. Juve has got himself a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Roberto Carlos is eyeing up his options in the middle. And it's Cannavaro. Cross goes in there. That's an excellent interception. Van Dijk. And it's Hakimi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Looking tidy in possession here. Juve finds himself offside. No, that's been intercepted. And this is Ronaldinho. Nicely weighted ball. Rijkaard, nicely spread. And they can counter here. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, that's well spotted. McAllister is always looking to break lines. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho going face to face with his great rival. Rijkaard. 30 minutes gone. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Tries to pass it through. Hakimi. Ronaldinho, who does have an assist to his name. Nice physical challenge. And it's Olmo. Looking for options for movement. And it's made its way to him. Real chance here. Great chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Indonesia with the corner. They're first. Rijkaard! Marquinhos gets it away. Dani Olmo. He's rising! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Donatoni. Showing great feet there.
That's just playing it safe and simple. And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Tries to play it through. Knocks it out wide. And it's Hakimi. Rijkaard. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He has a look out.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
But it goes. Looking for a runner. Gyökeres is having a shot! That has been deflected. Jude going about things. That's the end of the first 45. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Indonesia finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And so the action is resumed.
Indonesia can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Gyökeres. Guardiola. Ball played for Rijkaard. Can he get on the end of this? He's picked his way through. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's a key interception. Guardiola. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. In towards the back stick. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Ibrahimovic charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now it's Dani Olmo. Nice looking ball. Floated through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Rijkaard. Duke currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here. Indonesia really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now he's got space here. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Indonesia do have a chance to counter here. It's a goal kick.
Substitution on the field, number 18.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Two fresh faces and both in the front line.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
Coming on the field,
McAllister really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Batistuta, number 18.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Indonesia are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
That has ended up in no man's land. And it's gone back to the keeper. That is good alertness. Hakimi. Great vision. He can run onto that.
Goa surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Substitution on the field, number 13, Pep Guardiola.
Turns back here, probably the best option.
Number 41,
Silvestre calmly anticipates.
Substitution in progress.
Pings it across. Can he finish? Girassi gets flagged offside.
Substitutions taking place.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
De Bruyne going forward. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! And surely now, the result beyond doubt. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal.
Decent chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
A case now of complete control. Belletti. He's found a way through. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's Rice. Spread it left. Roberto Carlos. Rice. Rodri is onto this. Drogba. And here's Batistuta. Hakimi. Rodri. This looks promising. Skims one in. And they win it back again. Adams deals with that comfortably. Hakimi receives it in a good position here. And that is as far as it goes. Indonesia suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So things are underway. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Pete.
Tries a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Plays a sharp little ball here. Lovely feet. He is through here. Xavi. And a chance! Well, that's a little loose. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers.
And a header! Mateus. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Xavi Alonso. Count. Oh, that's a key interception. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And we have our very first corner. Milan have the chance to go the other way. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Count. Chance for a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. Not the most accurate pass. De Bruyne! De Bruyne! Is there nothing he cannot do? A finish of true class. And there is your opener. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Danny Olmo crosses. Terrific! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Nicely spread. Donadoni carries the ball down the right. Quick look, then plays it in. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from. With
Joe! Spectacular save! Mateus can see things others simply cannot. And they're quick to get it back.
Indonesia really can't go chasing this game too soon.
And De Bruyne! Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he's going to have his name taken. Great chance here from position A1. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. De Bruyne! De Bruyne does have his name on the score sheet, of course. McAllister. Defending was strong and firm. Mateus. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Batistuta, well seen, saw that coming. Mateus. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Silvestre kept aware. And it is reclaimed easily. Milan are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball, get on it, have a go, Peter, try something different. They certainly have the players who are very eager to take that on.
Mateus.
Indonesia truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
De Bruyne. Now it's Couch. And this is Batistuta. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Milan have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And it's Xabi Alonso. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, that has not gone well. Dani Olmo looking for the run. Donatoni finding himself in space. Donatoni crosses it in. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Nice physical challenge. Rijkaard. No, that's been intercepted. And here's Ibrahimovic. Well, that is one way to stop him. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. Ibrahimovic! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was...
That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Indonesia unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 9.
So off we go again.
Numero 4.
Indonesia really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Great vision. Great chance! And there's a goal. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
De Bruyne. Rijkaard. And it's De Bruyne. He's going for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Has to go back here. Rijkaard charging forward, the ball at his feet. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Well timed, excellent interception. McAllister is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Impressive jump! It's in! And the comeback is complete! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Indonesia are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 7.
So here comes the substitution.
Numero 11.
Tunisia with the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And here's Owen. Deftly out wide. Silvestre gets over and intercepts. And it's Tonali. Donatoni. Rijkaard. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really...
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's come loose. And he's there to get it away. That's a cute ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Tonali. Well, that pass isn't the best. Romario. That has been cut short. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Knocks it into space. Oh, this is Romario. Milan have their second corner now. Oh, this looks sharp.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Forwards and with intent. And it's Tonali. Now it's Dani Olmo. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Tonali. Raul purring through the gears. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well read, nice interception. Distributed tidily, and he was quick to react. Juve. Foot in. Milan can... Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So we have further activity on the bench here. Very much into the last knockings.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
And it's Isco. Adams. And that is expertly dealt with. Isco! And he hits the net! They have stolen level at the last! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Now it's Bojan. He's found a way through. He leaps for it. Oh, that was no routine save.
Dani Olmo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. 4 added minutes on the board. Isco. Now that looks a decent ball. Kukçu. So that's it. It is all over. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough.